Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, my friends. This is Kevin Lopez bringing to you a poem written by one of the India's first poet, Kamala Das. She had a pen name of Madhavi Kuti since she stayed in the state of Kerala. Friends, I call her India's first poet because she has got a special genre. If you understand this chapter, if you see this poem, the whole poem does not contain any full stop or comma. It is in one breath that the poem has been narrated. It's a beautiful poem about a relation of a daughter with her mother. Topic seems to be a bit nostalgic for me, my friends. It's about my mother at 66. The poem starts with a summary of the poet driving to the airport with her mother, who is of age 66, and the depth that she feels, the turmoils that she is looking forward for. Now, it starts. My mother at 66, driving from my parents' home to Cochin last Friday morning. I saw my mother beside me, doors open mounted her face, as in like that of a corpse, and realized with pain. Although there are no brakes, yet I would take a few. It's about driving from my parents' house to Cochin airport. That is the poet. She is leaving for some distant country, driving to the airport. She has a co-passenger sitting beside her in the car. That is her mother, who is aged 66. My friend, 66 usually here refers the ripened age of a person who may encounter certain demise, certain death in a certain period of time. She sees her mother sleeping on the passenger seat with the mouth open, giving out a dead look. Now, the poet suddenly realizes something. Realized with pain that she was as old as she looked, but soon put that out away and looked out at young trees sprinting. The poet looks at her mother in a bit of pain and realizes one thing, that sooner the time would come that her mother would pass away. She may die. It's about realizing a fact, my friends, about your parents, that they're going to be leaving you soon. It's wicked. It's sad. But suddenly she shrugs the thoughts off and looks at the sprinting trees outside. The sprinting trees, my friend. On the contrast, she's looking at a person, calm and quiet, about to pass away. Yet on the other hand, she dresses this stuff off, this thought off, by looking at the trees that seem to be going behind, as if they're sprinting, they're running around. So the metaphor is this, that the poet, although feels sad, yet she shrugs the thought off of looking at her mother dead one fine day. The merry children spilling out of their homes, but after the airport security standing a few yards away. Oh wow. Now this again comes up to an abrupt thing, my friends. She looks at the trees that are sprinting, she looks at the kid that are running out of their home, jumping around, but the moment she reaches the security checker point at the airport, she once again sees her mother. Now, I would just be reading the whole stanza and then explaining it to you, my friends. You'll be better understanding it in a better way. It's like that. But after the airport security check, standing a few yards away, I looked again at her, wan, pale as a late winter's moon, and felt that old familiar ache, my childhood's fear. But all I said was, "See you soon, Amma." All I did was smile and smile and smile. The poet is a bit shaken by the fact of realization that one fine day, sooner or later, while she is gone in a different country, different city, there is a possibility of her mother dying due to her age. She shrugs the thought off by looking at the nature, the kids running around, but once again when she enters the airport security check and looks back, turns around and looks back towards her mother, she sees a pale face, almost saddened, stiffed, emotional stuff. The poet here gathers herself up, builds the energy, strengthens herself, and the words that she speaks to her mother is, "See you soon, Amma." These words are metamorphically unstable, as she knows that while she's away, one fine day she may get the news that the Amma is no more. To hide her emotions, all she did was keep on smiling and smiling and smiling. She did that just to show her mother that she's not saddened, she's not weak, she's not feeling low, yet the happiness just melted away. Friends, Kamala Das is a poet who writes poems in the form of stories. It's just a few lines in these poems, my friends, yet it has filled us with a strange nostalgia that is inexplainable. She has beautifully encompassed the feelings, the balance of the kids of our country, leaving their old parents, going abroad for a future with an uncertainty of meeting their parents back alive. That's what Kamala Das has hit upon, my friends. Quite a number of youth, the young men, the young women, in search of their career, move to different countries, move to different towns, leaving their old parents disgusted, distressed, divulged, confused. That's what Kamala here hits upon. Let's have a look at a few question and answers here as well, my friends. What is the kind of pain and the ache that the poet feels? Although the poet is leaving for a distant land, a new place, for a new career, a new journey of life, yet the pain that she feels inside is her mother is 66 now, possibly would be passing away in a few years, whilst the poet is looking forward for a new life. This meticulously hits her hard, and thus she feels sad. Why are the young trees described as sprinting? As the poet drives her car, the trees pass her by. It seems as if they are running back to the life. The poet connects her childhood here. She connects the childhood dream of getting away from parents. Friends, let's understand it in a way. When we were kids, the thought of being away from our parents was the worst feeling that we could ever have. The same feeling now comes to the poet. And she explains this, that once again she has become a child. The dreary dream that she had in the childhood of staying away from her mama or losing her mama is now a crude and harsh reality. Why has the poet brought in the image of merry children spilling out of their homes? Obviously, as I said earlier, my friends, this is about the childhood. Carefree, we know that our parents are behind us, they would be there for us forever. Yet, once we grow up, we need to realize a fact that living a mortal life, our parents won't be there forever with us. We have to accept it. Sooner or later, the poet here too co-joins it, as I explained in the earlier question, my friends. The feeling of childhood, of staying away from our parents, the biggest fear that we have. That's what she encounters once again. Why has the mother been compared to late winter's moon? My friends, during the winters, during the end of the winters, when we look up at the moon, it really feels pale, uninterested, sad. That's what the winter moon depicts here. Her mother too looks as if she's worn out, pale, lost her charm, almost losing it out. What do the parting words of the poet and her smile signify? Wow. The parting words here that she said to her mother was, "See you soon, Amma." And she just smiles. She simply smiles. Although she is filled with emotions, she's filled with sorrow, she wants to break down and cry, yet not to make her mother sad and weak, she keeps on smiling. She just smiles all the way time because she wants her mother to feel that she's strong enough, with leaving with the promise of coming back again and meeting her alive, my friends. Seems to be a bit of nostalgia, my friends. So this was the explanation of a beautiful poem by Kamala Das. We have been going ahead and encompassing these chapters, my friends, in your syllabus, because we at Personal Tutor are dedicated towards providing you online solutions, personalized material, the matter, the subjects, day in and day out. I request you to subscribe our channel and comment below for more explanations. If you want to know something about Personal Tutors, just press the button about us. We would be glad to solicit it and provide you the solutions. So thanking you once again today. It's Kevin Lopez. Thanks for joining the session.